Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen, and this is your beginner upper body workout circuit. These are fun. It is a circuit around your mat. So I'm going to lay my weights down on my mat. I'll have 2 strength areas, then a cardio, 2 strength exercises, then a cardio. Okay, so 6 exercises per circuit. We'll repeat each circuit twice and then move on to a different circuit. You're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones I might suggest a beginner use, but I want you to lift within your own abilities. I'll start with that warm up and we'll end with a cool down as well. Hey, if you're looking for more programs for beginners, something scheduled, workouts right to your inbox so you know exactly what you're doing, be sure to check out our Move Daily membership. We've got a beginner stream that is perfect for you. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below. All right, ready? Let's do this workout and move daily. Upper body work it circuit. Okay, you could do functional strength training on the watch here today. Should I have a little theme song for that? Let's warm up here, bring those elbows back. We'll just get a little blood flow going. Our first 2 exercises are strength, so you want to make sure the blood is flowing, synovial fluid is flowing to the joints and getting those ligaments and joints all malleable, ready to work. You know. It's what we do. All right, butt kick right here, punch it out. All right, take it wide and let's do a hand to toe tap. If you can't touch your toe, touch your shin, but I want that upper part, just a nice stretch toward the ceiling. Push that thumb up toward the ceiling and get that bicep in there as well. Two more here. Stay wide, side to side. Don't go too low. You don't want to pull that inner thigh. But it is important to stretch that out and even increase strength in that area, because could you imagine slipping on the ice and just like ripping that whole area? So let's make it strong. Let's make it flexible. Then that won't happen to you if you fall. One more here. And into some shoulder circles, tap it out. Switch direction. Let's put one hand behind the head and one behind the back and just draw your elbows back and switch. And switch. One more here. And a torso turn to finish off here. All right, there are the first 6 exercises. We're starting with resistance training, remember, with our weights. So take a look at the screen. That's the weights I'm using. Grab yours and meet me back. I've got my 10s, my 3s, 5s, and 12s. We're starting with a bent over row. I'll hold my 10s here. All right, hinge forward at the hips, bent over row, and we're gonna do a single, single, double. So left side, right side, both together. Single here, other side, and both together. Good. So if you need a break halfway to stretch your back, feel free to take that. You really want to engage the core, keep your back super flat. So that's halfway, stretch if you need. Very nice. Going into our front lateral combo. I'm holding 3s, so roll the shoulders back, knees are soft. You're gonna come up to the front, then we'll go out to the side. 90 degrees, here we go. And we lift and side right there. That's it. Up and lateral. Working front and side shoulder here in this exercise. Okay, into your cardio. Do make sure that no weights are in your way, okay? We're gonna go into 2 jacks, 2 frogs. There's low impact. You could kick it up if you'd like. All right, stick with jack if you don't wanna squat. So you're 1, 2, and frog for 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, frog, 1, 2. Really wide squat so you can tap the ground if you are able. Let's make it our way down to the ground. With my 5s, I'm gonna do a tricep extension. So lying on your back, palms face each other, you're bending back at the elbow only. All right, get ready, and you're back and press. All right, so shoulder is not moving. It is stationary, you're just bending at the elbow. That's the only joint moving here in this exercise, with a nice focus on triceps. Full range of motion, so all the way down, then up. Good. All right. I'm going to grab my 12s, which are down here. We're going to go into our chest press. All right. Pop your hips up into glute bridge if you'd like. You could stay flat on the ground. Press over the chest right here. Excellent. Now, do not bounce your arms off the ground. Of course, you could do this on a bench as well. Okay, make your way to standing. We're gonna go back into a cardio exercise, and I'm gonna do a cross and front jack. If you need longer to recalibrate, feel free. We're gonna cross and tap, cross and tap. Get ready, you're here and here. All right, this one's fun. If you can't get the cross in front, just tap side to side, side to side. Just tap side to side. Should I write my own music? Probably not, Trace. Get that knee up like that. Boom. Round 2. Okay, back to this top. Now is your opportunity to switch weights if you need. I'm gonna stick with 10s for my single, double, bent over row. Hinge at the hips, back is flat, roll your shoulders back. Single, other side, and double here. Single, single, double. Think of retracting the shoulder blades, lift, squeeze them together. 10 more seconds, stay with me. All right, set those down. Let's go into our front lateral combo. Roll the shoulders low and back. We're up to the front, you're out to the side. Working shoulders, here we go. And lift, up and side. So if the weight that you think you want to go up to is at another station, feel free to grab it. Okay, there's nothing saying you can't. You want to make sure you're challenging your muscles here toward that fatigue. So those down. Now we give the muscles a rest and move into our active rest. 2 jacks, 2 frogs. Kick it up if you'd like. Keep your body moving. 2 jacks right here and frogs. Other side. Take it down to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna bring my 8s down here. See, switch it if you like. Tricep extension. Palms face each other. Feet are on the ground and bend at the elbow. Back and press. That dumbbell comes down and taps my shoulder. That's a nice range of motion here. You want the full range. And maybe you have too short levers and you need to go slightly out to the side to get that dumbbell lower. That's fine as well. Good. Let's move into our chest press. So I'm gonna grab my 12s. Over the chest, up in glute bridge if you wish, elbows slightly in. Over the chest, we push. Wrists are locked in neutral. Okay, I'm finishing with our cardio for this circuit. Then we're gonna go into a new circuit. I'll give you a water break though. Cross in front jack again. Remember here, tap, here tap. Let's work up. Drive that knee up. That's it. Nice job, everyone. Okay, take a look at the screen. That's the next circuit, the next 6 exercises. We'll change some of the weights, but take a look and join me back. Okay, I'm actually leaving everything as is. I'm gonna start with our hammer curl for biceps, and I'll hold my 10s. You can go lighter if you need. We're straight up and down, and again, we're gonna do a single, single, double. Shoulders back, single here, other side. Now both together, up right there. Good. Single, single, double, and try not to swing the dumbbells at the bottom. Come to a dead stop, then hit your lift with your chest up and out. Setting those down, grabbing my 3s again, and going back to shoulders. This time, we'll do an overhead press, but a single, single, double. Feel free to go heavier if you can. 3s for 40 seconds, will burn, knees are soft. Single, other side, and together right here. Good. So again, you're slightly in front of that lateral plane, okay? So it's a couple inches in front, as you can see. You don't have to be right out to the side. This is a little easier on your shoulders. All right, so whatever feels good for you. Nice, into your cardio, and we're going into an ice skater. So we're gonna tap and hold, so a slight pause. We want you to gain control before you hit that step. Hinge, and here, good, and here. So bring your front arm in alignment with that leg, and your back leg is gonna be right behind your front leg. That makes you tippy, right? That's a narrow base of support, which helps us recruit our core muscles and those muscles in our thighs to stay stable. That's the name of the game. No falling for us. No fractures. Let's go back to triceps. All right, overhead tricep extension. Single arm here, we're gonna come behind and press. If you have to come in front, that's okay too. I'll call half. So you're here and up, or behind and up. Behind might give you a bit more lengthening in the tricep, but either is fine. One more on this arm, and switch. Knees are soft, and you're back and press. And we'll take it to the ground again for a tricep chest press this time. So I'll stick with 12s, you can go lighter if you need. This time palms will face each other. We'll do that glute bridge again, and we're pressing straight to the ceiling. So you're up and down, don't bounce your arms off the ground. And up for cardio, we're gonna go into 2 knees, 2 kicks. Again, make sure you're not dizzy. Okay, you're tall, knee, knee, kick low or high, whatever you can do. Here we go. 1, 2, kick, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Now have fun. Okay, back to the top, everyone. Back to our single double hammer curl. I'll stick with 10s. You could do them both at the same time, okay? A little bit more challenging, so think about what you're capable of and go ahead and do that. Single, single, double, and both. Obviously, you're exerting more energy when you hit them both at the same time, so you could fatigue faster. So for beginners, sometimes we'll do a single, single, double. But we do have advanced people following these as well, just lifting heavier. So feel free to hit them both if you'd like. And into our single double overhead press. All right. So knees are soft here. Again, single, single, both at the same time. I've got my 3s, here we go. And we're single, other side. Now together, good. Okay, let's go into our cardio, setting those down, give those arms a shake. Cardio is our ice skaters again with that tap. So remember, back foot behind, arm is in front, and drop into that glute position or that little bit of a squat right here. A little bit of a lunge, I guess it is. Back is tall, pause. Gain control, then step. Of course, you can jump this here, pause, if you want to kick it up. Into your single arm tricep extension or overhead tricep extension. I'll hold an 8 this time. Whatever you like. Knees are soft. Up and over, you're here, and press. If you haven't worked triceps, you'll want a 2 or 3 pound here. Okay, some of you are used to these. Last one on this arm, and switch, and back. And down to the ground, tricep press. Sticking with 12s for myself. All right, up in glute bridge if you wish. Feet close to the bottom and palms face each other. And we press. Okay, let's finish off our cardio segment. Up you get, 2 knees, 2 front kicks. So you're super tall, hit that knee, low or high kick. Knee, kick, kick. Give me a bit of a torso turn. That way we hit a little bit of our obliques on our abs as well. Turn, that's it. Okay, nice work everyone. We have one more circuit coming up. So take a break. If you need a little longer, pause the video, recover your breath, and then take a look at the screen, grab your weights, join me back. Back to my 10s. I'm actually keeping all of the weights the same, folks. That made it easy. Okay, now we're gonna go into a pinwheel curl. We're crossing the body, palms facing the ceiling, working a bit of the peak of the bicep, alternate, shoulders back, and we curl right here. Squeeze the bicep at the top. Sometimes when I look at my bicep, I can squeeze it a bit better. I don't know, it's like that mind-muscle connection. Squeeze, that's it. Grabbing my 3s for my bicep serve raise. Okay, so you want very light weights, palms face the ceiling. We're gonna serve it out there and then bring it up with a bent arm to 90 degrees. Knees are soft, shoulders back, serve and raise. Good. So a little front shoulder, little medial or lateral head. So the middle shoulder, side shoulder cap, we call it as well. Don't round in the upper back, especially when the weights are in front right here. And set those down, very nice, and into your cardio kicks, alternating, foot tap right there. Okay, you can hop cardio if you wanna kick it up a bit. Keep your body moving. And we reach, that's it. If your arms are sore, you can front punch instead of overhead. Kick it up, let's go. And down to the ground, into a Russian twist. So I'll just hold one dumbbell, but of course you can hold 0 dumbbells. For a modification, we're gonna keep our feet on the ground. More challenging is in the air. We're reaching side to side. All right, reach it back and twist. You wanna keep your back tall, so if you can't do that with a weight, eliminate the weight. Stick your chest out, shoulders low and back. You're only about 10 more seconds here. Stay in the pocket. Well, 10 now. Set that down. If you need a little stretch, just lean forward there. Okay, let's go into our single chest press. ISO chest press. Holding 12s, one at a time, left then right. So we're down with the left, stay over the chest, right. And left and right, that's it. Make sure your back is not arched, okay? Sort of do a little pelvic tuck so that it's laying flat on the ground. Set those down and up for cardio. Okay, we're gonna go into a butt kick with a punch. We'll single, and then double. Okay, eliminate the arms if you need. And we're single, double here. Back to single, double here. Now, kick it up, let's go. And 2, 1, and 2 right here. Okay, last round, everyone. Doing well. Let's go back into our bicep curl. We'll do a pinwheel curl. Okay, crossing the body, flexing the bicep at the top. Shoulders low, and we curl. Knees are soft, and up, that's it. Squeeze at the top. Keep your wrists locked in neutral like they're one part of your forearm. I see a lot of people bend their wrist back when they're holding dumbbells. That's a recipe for carpal tunnel, so don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, the bicep serve raise is next. This is hard. I don't want you to throw the weight out either. I want you to place it out, bring it back, and hit that raise. Here we go. I've got my 3s, and we're out and lift. Nice and fluid now. Into your cardio kicks. Okay, make sure your weights aren't around you. Again, you can front punch if it's too challenging to lift the arm above the head. Ready, work here. Up, up. That's it. Pick up your pace if you can. Okay, very good. Russian twist, with or without a weight. Working the core. Feet are on the ground. We're gonna lean it back. All right, this is a full abdominal wall here. And reach, plus your obliques. So we got a good ab exercise. Okay, on your back, you've got your ISO single side chest press. Okay, one one at a time. Say it, Tracy. I've got my 12s. All right, left and right. Stay over the chest, push. When you're on a bench, this is actually kind of a neat exercise to do because you are top heavy, right? And so when the one weight comes down, your core really has to recruit to ensure that you don't tip off the bench. On the floor, it's slightly easier, but a great way to switch up the chest press, switch up the training. Okay, last cardio, everyone, and we're going into that single double butt kick. All right, single double butt kick. Really kick it up. This is your last exercise, 40 seconds. Make that heart beat fast. So single, double right here. Let's go, 1, 2, double here. Halfway, work, work. Almost there, folks. In 3, 2, 1, and done. And you have moved daily in your upper body workout circuit. You worked it in a circuit. Nice work, everyone. Thanks for joining. Join for a stretch if you can. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this workout. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Let's have a seat here. We're gonna sit and we're gonna reach across, stretching that middle back right there. A nice variety here for you today. What do we do? 3 circuits? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 exercises plus your cardio. That's great. What you could do as well is if you ever wanted to just eliminate the cardio, focus straight on strength training. This was a good combination, a little bit of everything in the upper body. Let's bring the arm across, where you could write it out and then hit each circuit 3 times instead of just twice, focusing just on the strength component. And then as you moved through the sets, you could start off a little lighter, switch arms here, and then progressively overload the muscles so that you bring it toward fatigue, right? And you could do that in whatever rep range works for you. You could do that in the 6 to 8 rep range where the weights would be quite a bit heavier, not necessarily recommended for beginner, but 10 to 12 rep range, which is a little bit more for called hypertrophy. But you could also do it at the higher rep range, which can also build muscle, right? So in the 15 rep range, that's basically what we did today here. This is what I felt. But the caveat always is that you need to lift heavy enough that you're challenging your muscles, right, toward that failure point. So if you want to build muscle, let's go here, drop the shoulders and torso turn. If you want to build muscle, that's the caveat. You can lift lighter weights, but you still have to challenge the muscles to a point where they're like, oh, I can't. And I don't know if the weights today were that for you. These weight amounts are not for me because I've been lifting for many years, switch sides, but I am doing this as a beginner workout to show you sort of what a good starting point might be or an intermediate point might be. So, but I want you to think, next time you come to this workout, were the weights an adequate weight amount for you to challenge your muscles? And if your answer is no, let's stretch those arms behind, walk your bottom forward, stretch that chest. If the answer is no, maybe try this for a few weeks so you can build up some endurance and build up the volume on your muscles, but then challenge yourself with the weight amounts, right? And a great way to do that is to write it down, right? Like, how do you know what you did today if you don't write it down? We can't remember these things. We're in menopause. How are we supposed to remember what we did yesterday? Some of you will. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's good to write it down because then you know what you're working with, And I encourage you to do that, is what I'm doing. Okay, thanks for joining. That was a great workout. As always, now go move daily in your wellness and nutrition. You did it in your fitness already. So have a great day, everyone. Don't forget to check out our membership right here, and we'll see you all in the next workout.